Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo. So it's your boy X from LA Confidential. Once again, this time this is gonna be an extended stream because there's a lot to catch up on. I did a huge update this weekend. I mean, I had a gang of shit after working out some of the graphical issues. The graphics are looking pretty crispy, I must admit. So without further ado, let's get it. We're gonna jump into my favorite. For some reason, I love these news vans with the satellite dish. I like the way they handle. Um, Actually, but they burn gas quick as fuck. So I'm gonna fill it up with gas. While I'm doing that, I'm also gonna revive my health right quick. And then it was my goal to make this server as immersive as possible and real life as possible. Kind of along the lines of five real for LA Revo. So first thing we always do, we check to make sure everything loads. There was a problem where some shit would load, some shit wouldn't. So as you see, the insurance agency is open, we're loaded. We're gonna pop up over here. I just saw the food stamp building load, so that's looking fine. We're gonna swing over to premium auto. We're just gonna kind of pull up. And if you hear wind in the background, that's because I'm sitting under a fan. It's humid as fuck tonight. So there are the custom cars that I have in premium that loaded. Let's. Ooh, there's an AI cop. So the rim place is open. Very good. That loaded the way it should. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna. There's a UPS truck pulling out. So that's good. And there's another one in the distance, but I wanted to have as much realism as possible. Everything was just so fucking vanilla and just was hella irritating, you know. So I wanted it as real world as possible. As you see, I'm in my CNN news van. I could change these vans to NBC, CBS, ABC, the real networks in LA. Here we are at the bank. Boo boo. There's my cat walking around. Something else. If you hear this remote clicking, I gotta figure out why it's doing that. Um, it shouldn't be. It just shouldn't be because it's not broadcasting through the PS5 remote, the controller. But there's a Brinks truck, and the reason that I have Brinks is because we have a armored car heist that you can do. But it's a bitch because of these AI police. They do not bullshit. Um, Here's I still haven't figured out if this is going to be a family court, if it's going to be traffic court, if it's going to be what type of court. But that Davis courthouse is operable. Um, we're going to see how the police station loads. So let's stop for a minute. There's a cop getting in a car. Well, go ahead. We have another news network over here at the police station, I guess, reporting on something. There's a detective car. You got two motorcycles. There's a couple of cops outside. Every time you come, it's different. So you'll never see it the same way. I can hear the train in the distance. And there's another police car. So I kind of retooled the AI script to make the police more prevalent, where you actually see them on the streets. Um, Now this is Binko's, but it's actually under a different name. All the clothing stores, just in case you aren't aware. Hang on, I want to check something else. Um, let's just make sure. Okay. So anyway, I'll just run in here really quick. And this is how you would change your clothes. You would just literally step in this red circle, and then it's going to open up the script that I have. And then I want to change the playlist on here. I got to figure out how. Somebody had told me once, but I was kind of distracted. I'm not going to lie. So we're going to keep it moving. And if you look at something else, the billboards are all different. They're real life billboards. Like that's Adidas. There's a Samsung Galaxy phone. Um, so there's something else. We'll keep an eye on the billboards, and I'll call out what I see because I haven't seen everything. So this is now a Greyhound station, just like in LA. As you see, even the logo has changed. There's the Greyhound. So it's just a sincere effort to make it as immersive and realistic, real fucking life as possible. I want to add more shit to this, like a homeless settlement. I'm gonna put a lot more, even pads. I'm gonna add pads and shit on here. Yeah, what's going on in the city? I've just seen a helicopter. Oh, is that a police helicopter? Yep. What's going on in the city? Normally they turn the other way. That was weird. So I'm noticing a lot of new behaviors, AI wise, which is cool. I don't want everything vanilla. You know what I'm saying? So right here, there's Uber. That loaded. So that's good. We're gonna swing back. I should have just. Yeah. We'll turn from here and then we'll. I don't think I've ever been down this one street. Oh yeah, I have. This is the wrong way though. This is not the way I wanted to go, so I shouldn't really turn here. Alright, so we're gonna head back into like downtown. As you see, there's Exxon gas now. So it's a lot to cover. We're gonna look at a lot of new shit. Even the billboards are real. The bus stop ads. That's In-N-Out Burger. There's more graffiti now. There's another UPS truck on his delivery rounds. We're gonna see if McDonald's open. If So here's McDonald's to our right. That loaded perfectly. And then across the street to your left is Starbucks. That's loading. It always loads slow. Maybe it's because of the size of it. Here's KFC. So we got chicken and shit like that. So we're gonna go this way now that I know that everything in that area, that portion of the map is loaded correctly. Try to get away from some of these police because these motherfuckers is out. We're gonna make a left at the Uber building, and this would be a business someone can own. Everything we just saw are going to be businesses people can own. You can hire employees and shit like that. Okay, I really ain't got time for this dude. Okay. So I added quite a few new buildings that I've had. I don't even want to call them new because I've had them. Sometimes you just gotta, when you have problems to figure out, to work through, sometimes you just have to remove everything. There's PS5 delivery trucks. They should have blew at each other or flipped each other off. There's another one up ahead. So I guess there's a PS5. Sony is around here somewhere. So we're going to pull up here to the construction site. This is where you will be able to get jobs. I added that big dumpster, the dump truck right there to the sand pit. Added that big concrete cutter and another bulldozer, as well as this concrete mixer. I put new pads out here to make it look like a real construction area for a company. Somebody's welding. Oh, there he is, right next to him. See him? This guy is right here. That's another new AI behavior. And then this will be a job. I haven't set it up yet, but you'll be able to come here. Oh no, because this is going to change my clothes. I haven't set the clothes for it yet. But that will allow you to change into construction clothes. It'll give you a construction vehicle, and then it'll pinpoint on the map where you need to go to do that. We'll do that in another update. My primary thought was just getting all this shit hooked up first and not losing my graphics, because this isn't the very best graphics card. It's just a 1050 Ti, but I have this thing tweaked to the point where it's overperforming. Okay, so these are the LA, the custom fire department trucks. We got a couple of firemen and paramedics. There's a battalion truck. There's another fire truck. Who is behind me blowing? You don't have to wait. And then there's another guy over there working on the fire truck. We got a cop over here, a paramedic. Get away from these fucks. All right, so that's the new LA County Fire Department right there. And then we'll even swing by the old LA County Fire Department, the primary hub, because there's no need in having a bunch of them all over the city, even though that would be optimal, but we're not going to have like thousands of players. Whoa! Excuse me, sorry, sir. So here we are headed back into the city. It sure is a lot of PS5 trucks rolling. A lot. Here's another one. So as we pass, this is LA County Hospital, so this is going to be USC Hospital. We got a DHL truck over there doing a medical supply drop off. We got paramedics and shit. There's another PS5 truck. God damn. Okay, now if you look, pay attention, you got a Taco Bell, you got a McDonald's, you got a Subway, you got a 7-Eleven, Domino's, what else? CVS, Dunkin's. So all this in this little area right here. Now this looks like texture loss, but it's not. It's not. Kind of looked like it, but it's not. Okay, so we're gonna make a left. At this Shell gas station. It says Ron, but Ron owns it, but it's a Shell station. Now this is the old Davis Fire Department. So they're discontinuing this. As you can see, there's a tarp over where the doors would be. There's a big dumpster truck. Last time I came, that truck was full. That's a trip. Now it's not. I mean, you got firemen out here. Uh, I guess waiting on to do another load to take to the news station. So, two things we're looking for. We're going to be looking for levitating cars and some of the ads and billboards and shit. Okay, so we're going to pull up right here. There's another UPS truck to our left. And then behind us, I hear the Metro Rail. There it is pulling up. And now the train tracks have just dropped. I hear that. And here's the trucks. Let's see what they're hauling today. So it's lumber. So we have a big timber. And every time you see it's different combinations, it's so many. You'll never see the same thing twice in hours. I promise you. Let's go this way. So now, that was an eagle. So now we're going to be behind the Slauson Swap Meet. And then we're pulling up to the Chevron right here. And then we'll hop out right quick. And as you see inside, these are real world brands. Doritos, Krispy Kreme donuts, Folgers coffee, Hellman's mayo, and shit like that. Pepsi, Coca-Cola. Hey, what's up, Papu? And then we got Butterfingers, Snickers, Doritos, M&M's. So everything in here is real world. Crime is a little bad here. So we have 2 store keeps. And then you can open the shop. I'm going to redo this. This right here, this Old English was a test. And then I'm going to redo all that shit. That's something I've been dreading. But it got to get done because I'm a stickler. I'm a stickler for realism. I think it adds to the immersive qualities. Here's one thing that gets on my nerves though. This is a Shell station with 76 gas pumps. I think this is a big fuck up. I didn't really even notice it until now. 76 is a gas station in the U.S. But as you see, this is a Chevron. I mean, well, Chevron actually is Shell, as you see. But inside the store, that should have been like a 7-Eleven. But speaking of 7-Eleven, we're going to turn this way right quick. All right. So as you see right here, this is Walmart now. There's the Amazon Prime delivery van. So they're making a quick delivery. Yeah, I know. Here's a Wendy's burger. We got Coca-Cola signs, shit like that. And then right here in this little plaza is Jack in the Box, Subway, CVS. And then there's also a clothing store that all the clothing stores are the same. You're gonna walk in, step into the red circle, and then the script to open up, and you'll be able to buy, change clothes, save clothes, shit like that. There's another Coca-Cola sign. Ah, shut up. Go, go, go. All right, we have a 7-Eleven right here. And as you will see, they're the same inside. We're all real, like this has Wonder Bread, the other one didn't have Wonder Bread. Frosty Flakes, shit like that. Cold beer and shit like that. You got your frozen foods, fish sticks, pepperoni, the pizza and shit like that. Move, fat ass. And then stuff like that. And once again, in high crime areas, you'll probably see two heads as opposed to one. It's safer to work in pairs. When I was 19, I used to work at this place in LA called Donnie Dogs. And my job, we fed everybody. It was like a little aluminum tin shack on Florence in the heart of the 60s. So I knew all the homies, but it was close to A-Tray Hood, and then we still had, like, the Hobart was down the street. So every night at like 2 a.m. they would close. Last call for alcohol. So everybody would come to Donnie Dogs. All the hot little bitches, all the homies, gangbangers, especially drug dealers. Everybody would meet at Donnie Dogs. It'd be like 60 or more people outside at anywhere from 2 to 4 a.m. Just chilling. And all I did was Mike cooked the food, and I just sat outside and talked to everybody. But I was strapped. I think I was 19 or 20. Police would come. They knew I was strapped. They knew I didn't have no license or nothing. But we fed them for free. So here's the custom car shop right here. That's a mechanic. Because I'm so sick of seeing Benny's and ain't even. Every time I even think of Benny's, I think of GTA. I don't want you to think of GTA when you come here. So there's another gas station right there. That 7-Eleven is a mock skin, so it doesn't really, you can't really go in there and buy nothing. We're gonna head this way. We're gonna follow that PS5 truck. I'm getting tired of seeing it. I guess everybody in LA has a PS5. Maybe there's a way that I can change the call tag. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna check into it later on. But here's another Exxon gas right here. And then we're down here by the marina. So we're going to pull up at the Coast Guard headquarters. Well, one of them, because there's going to be another one north of here. But as you see, there's a Coast Guard cutter right there. There's an interceptor. I added some new pads. There's a Coast Guard employee. There's no guard up here at the top. There's a Coast Guard in the booth now. A couple of the guys out here hanging out. If we get out, let's see what boats are here. Because sometimes they're out. Sometimes the boats are out. So there's one, two, so that's good. And these will be jobs also. I plan on having a lot of open water scripts because I think that's a resource that is seldom used. And people, I mean, it's a lot of shit to do here. Might as well take advantage of everything. This time is loaded with Northern Cali Coast Guard. The Southern Cali Coast Guards are white and orange. The Northern Cali, at least on this server, are going to be yellow. So, and then let's see if we got any knee pads over here. Just the security guard. And then there's one boat out. There's one boat docked right here. So all of this is U.S. Coast Guard. So everything is loading really good. I'm happy thus far. Because the problem with 5M is all mods, maps, scripts don't play well together. So if everything is loading the way I hoped, then that's good. It's some shit that I experimented with yesterday that did not want to act right. And we'll see it. So now we're headed towards the airport. And this is why I like these news vans, because they handle so well. They're slow as fuck, but it is what it is. So now we're pulling up on Amazon. They own this entire block. And as you see, we'll just pull up right here. This is the Amazon complex, the hub. And then there's the Amazon Prime delivery truck over here and here. There are two more across the street, as you see, at the docks. There's even a couple of UPS delivery vans coming to pick up shit to be shipped out via UPS. And then right here is FedEx corporate. So this parking lot over here is just corporate. I'm going to remove that driving school that's right there. I'd rather just have this, maybe a restaurant or something. So it's getting dark. The lights are coming on. And we're going to change this if I could ever find that script. I had it once and fucked up and don't know what I did with it. But this is going to be Hertz Rent-A-Car. Even the vehicles will be Hertz. Shuttle buses from the airport and shit like that. But this is going to be Hertz. And that's a real world car rental company. And I added these tonight, these shipping trailers. So what do we got tonight? Because each time they're going to load different. So we have FedEx, there's Walmart, we have UPS over here. Of course, we got Amazon Prime, FedEx, and then I'm going to put a couple of security guards out here. But this is where drivers would disconnect their trailer before they submit it. Maybe go across the street to the hotel, rent a room, clean up a little bit, eat, shower up, you know. So back here is UPS. There's a UPS truck. There's another one. But this is their hub. And then, wouldn't you know, we got a sneaky ass LAPD car just parked in the Meridian waiting to catch somebody on some bullshit. And then there's another LAPD car kicking back in the cut. So here we are. We're actually at the airport. We're going to pull up into the runway in the tarmac area. All right, thank you, thank you. And then first thing we're greeted with is the LA County Fire Department for the airport. I guess these people have the best job ever because they don't get much in fires. But National Safety Board, National Air Traffic, shit like that. If there's a plane crash, these are going to be on-site first responders. Now, once I get this scripted to where planes actually land, taxi, and take off, I'm going to have random air crashes, and this is who will respond. So if you decide your occupation will be a fireman, you never know, and they'll be random. And those lights right there, I don't know why they keep popping up. I think I know why. I do know why. See those lights, the string of lights over that fire truck? I know why. Fuck. I'll get that fixed. So we got some more firemen just hanging out, doing nothing. We got a couple of pilots over here and a paramedic by the LA Fire Department helicopter. So it's a rescue chopper for life flights. And as you see, it's turning nightfall. We're at the United States Postal Hub, and we got some guy. Look at this fat fucker dancing. There's always one gay guy. Look at the other dude flexing on him, like, yeah, be a real man. Don't do that little gay shit. So, let's see what planes spawn this time. So we have Delta, Japan Airlines, American Airlines, and I don't think Pan Am is in existence anymore, so I need to remove them. And this is an old Delta. I don't know what their new logo is. It's been so long, but here's Continental. And then there's a big FedEx cargo jet. And then Qantas, because of Lust crying all the time, I need more gas. So let's fill her up. Alright. So, because of Lust crying all the time, I had to find, it took me weeks to find it, but I found a Qantas airline. Here's a helicopter inbound. Japan Airlines, and if we come this way, we have, apparently it looks like a UPS cargo plane being with getting some maintenance done to it. What do we got over here? We got a guy over here about to refuel this jet. This truck looks so out of scale compared to the size. I mean, how much gas do you think is really in that? To me, it would take maybe about 10, 15 of these, maybe. Yeah, it just doesn't seem like it's enough gas in those trucks to fuel something this large. So we got a guy over here cleaning the window for the the plane tub. And then I added another ped. He's over here. You can barely see him because it's dark, but he's over here fucking with something. He's a mechanic, fucking with shit. So some of these peds that I added, like I'm kind of jerking. And Les is bullshitting. I can't test. There's a lot of things I can't test. She got me slowed up. But here's a UPS truck. I didn't get time to add any pads down here working on the DHL plane, but I will. So we're going to head over here to the Coast Guard hangar. And we'll take a look at Alright, so this is the Coast Guard hangar, all the planes loaded correctly. We got a couple of Coast Guard guys just out here doing Coast Guard shit. There's a pilot. These are all pads that I just added tonight. But the primary scene was done maybe 3 months ago, 3 or 4 months ago. And the only reason I know where I'm going, because you can barely see, because this, one thing about this new van, it doesn't have headlights. Yeah, it doesn't have headlights. So what we're going to do, I want to see if there's postal workers here. Yeah. This is where she got into that incident. These are game AI. So if Lust comes, and I did it on purpose, she can go over there and fight them, but she can't fuck with this group right here because it's static. She can't fuck with this group and Gay Al. And one of the Thunder Brothers over here flexing and posing. Let's see. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. Look at the muscles. Yeah, boy. And Gay Al over here shaking it like, yeah, that's so cute. So, all right. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna swing around, because sometimes it's fire department back here. It's not. So I put a guard here. It's actually two. You can see one inside the booth and one outside smoking. This is the first interior gate that I never even knew about, or they released this in a recent update. I never knew about this. Not gonna lie. I've never seen anybody travel this way. And then here's the last gate. And then I added a guard here. So at first it looked like a really cool spot if you were trying to get away from cops. But it's not. The only way is if you know somebody with a helicopter and you have them meet you, and then you have them pull up as soon as you get into that second gate, and then you take off. Because the AI script that I updated now has a spotlight and FLIR, so they will find you. If it's a LAPD helicopter or California Highway Patrol helicopter. I decided that the sheriffs won't get an update. They don't need a helicopter. They're going to primarily handle the court system and prison and jail. Alright, so what we're going to do, since we're down this way, we're going to keep it moving. Let's see if it's any was different here. Not much, but there's another clothing spot right there. Fucked up. I think I went the wrong way. In fact, I did. Let's go this way. There's a mosquito in here and it's been biting the fuck out my arm. But if you look over here, you'll see to your left, you'll see there's a Wendy's, Starbucks. What else? So we're gonna turn right here. Oh, you know what? We're gonna come this way. We're gonna come down this way. Oh, this didn't change. This should have been a 7-Eleven, but it stayed a 24/7 store. Interesting. Because right across the street, there's another one. There's Wendy's Burgers. Weasel News, I have a big thing that I'm going to wind up doing. That's going to be where all the news networks are. So you'll be able to listen in to police calls. And then if there's a police call, uh, you get a van and race to it, and you can record it live and then put in like a description of what's going on. So this is what I was looking for, one of the places. So here's a Fat Burger, world famous Fat Burger in LA. And then right here is something everybody should be aware of right here. So since whoa, since we have a record studio, you're gonna have to go around. I knew you was gonna pull up like that. So I dropped 20 frames. It's gotta be this. God damn, man.
Fuck me!
He could have just did that to begin with. Dick face. So I'm having a major frame loss. As soon as I entered the building, it jumped and spiked back up. So this is Pinky's from the movie Friday. And then for people who decide they want to be musicians and make music at the recording studio, we'll probably stop by there to. They'll be able to sell their music here. I'll have a script, and then inside of here, it will be playing like music and shit like that. But let's just say you do a little rapping or you do a little singing or whatever, and then you are under contract with the recording studio. They will take a look at it, and we make a track. You can sell it here, You ain't gonna get rich overnight, but it's just a fun little way to make real world money. And then, but this is the building from Friday. Well, kinda. But this is Pinky's. And this is the back of it. And then the frames drop. So for some reason outside of it will cause it to drop. So this is Pinky's. I think I know why. I think I know why. I will bet you because of this Chick-fil-A. This Chick-fil-A causes a lot of problems, but I like it. I know people will come here. See, look at that, 11 frames. But once we get inside of it, it's gotta be fucking Chick-fil-A. And then, so I gotta figure a way out. But this will be a job somebody could own. So something might have to go. Um, why is the van leaning? Alright, so part of the problem may be because I added Benihana's as a test, and Benihana's does not want to play nice with Chick-fil-A at all. Um, this is a nice map, but I think I'm gonna have to get rid of it because I want to keep. I'd rather keep Chick-fil-A. It won't let you in it unless you teleport. If you teleport, for some reason, it's not letting you teleport out. You can get in, but you can't get out. Now I could retool it, rescript it. That wouldn't be a problem, but it's kind of tricky. So where are we at now? We're gonna head up towards Venice. Santa Monica Beach. Actually, we're gonna head to the Santa Monica Pier. And this is it pulling up. As you see, the world famous sign. That arch, Santa Monica Yacht Harbor, sport fishing and boating. Out in the distance, you see a Carnival cruise line. Here's the Santa Monica Pier amusement park. All of these rides work, and then I got the extension, the add-on, so it's about 18 rides here. And this burger thing, this burger bus, I think is making me drop frames, and there's no real way to get on it. So that's something I gotta work on. That'll probably be last, but that miniature golf course right here works. Probably one of the first things we put here. And then here's Red Lobster. I got to do a teleport in here because the theme park does not want to play nicely. You'll be able to fish from this pier as well. The Coast Guard cutter just loaded. Now, of course, if you, I'm, keep in mind, I'm only using 1050 Ti GPU, so of course it's gonna be my FPS. When did this motherfucker pull off? And that's a LAPD. I didn't spawn that there. So look, as you see, my frames dropped a little bit. All of these drives work. Matter of fact, give me a balloon. Don't laugh at my balloon.
What's up? Yo! Rob 208 me. You missed it. Yeah, absolutely.
Alright, fuck this balloon. Whee! As soon as I'm about to leave, this motherfucker would pull up behind me. Okay, so next we're gonna check City Hall. Make sure we don't have any texture loss. There's another UPS truck. So let's see. Alright, so that loaded perfectly. So since we're down this way, we're gonna hit up Beverly Hills. I haven't been seeing the DHL trucks lately. I've been seeing a lot of UPS. The AI is so funny, but I kind of like it that way because you don't know what to expect. But I know I'm getting tired of seeing all those fucking PS5 trucks. Here's Facebook. So we're gonna jump out right here. But here's Facebook. And then this building right here is the recording studio, the record label. Now we want to come this way. So let's say you wanted to get into it, break into the business. You come here, put on a showcase in front of producers and directors, and this would be your 5 minutes of fame. This will make or break you. And this place is huge. I have been here many times since installing it. Let's see. Okay, yeah, upstairs is where the recording studios are. There's also a live radio station. This is where the guests would wait. You see the plaques and shit like that. This is the exec's office. I guess the executive producer. Down here, they do live podcasts. This is the radio station format where, let's see, can we sit on this? Let's try it again. Well, that was weird, but we'll be doing little events and shit here. This is because we're gonna have our own radio station. So here is one of the sound booths. And this is where the engineers would cut your song. Over here would be the booth to actually where the artist would come right here. Play his vocals. This is the boardroom. And this is where they would, I guess, do their projections, figure out what songs they want. This is the green room, so if we were going to interview you or whatever on the radio show, you would wait here until your segment, and you usually see you play pool, watch TV, shit like that. Alright. This is what it looks like beside this booth. But this is just a really, really quick tour. So. And then this is there's side A. There's two studios, A and B. So just because you're doing something in one doesn't mean you have to wait until that artist is done. And basically, that's the studio. So everything will be connected. Everything will be tied together to make it immersive. I use that word to death. But there's a reason, there's a method to the madness. Don't you do it, Clark. Don't you do it. So we're going to turn here. We're going to check to see a couple of things. Was it this street? Why is this car going so slow? Ah, yeah. All right. So this is a business someone will be able to own.
I'm sticking up and at 'em.
Let's feel your soul glow. Your soul glow. Let's see. Let's just trip off the picture. So we got Madonna over here. We got Prince. We got I'm Rick James, bitch. And then we got bruh from what movie was that? I forget. There's Grace Jones. That bitch ain't got no hair. What's she doing in here? And then here's Cher. And then Iron Mike. But you could come here and then this will open up the clothing store and you can select a different type of hair style. And then I have a lot of hairstyles here. So this is one of the hidden places a lot of people won't know about until they start moving around the city. That was real assholish. Alright, so a lot of this shit is just loading as it should be. Um, let's see. Where are we? Let's go this way. And then let's make a left. Let me see something. I have a law office map for this building. I thought I installed it, but it turned out to be it was for somewhere else. So right here, here's the Louis Vuitton store. That loaded perfect. Across the street to the left is Gucci. And then right here, this is where you'll come, as many of you know, to get your plastic surgery. What the fuck? Oh, it loaded, my bad. But say you want to change your appearance, maybe you're on the run from the law, you're just tired of your look, you want to change your appearance, that's where that's where you would get it done. You would have to call to make an appointment. It's $10,000 a change. And then I'm going to be working on some scripts to perform surgery first, and then you change. We'll give you perms for a one-time face or appearance change. Because I can see, especially with women, I can see that. Now, shit. Here's the mall. I don't know if we really showcase this mall a lot, but let's just go up here. We're not going to spend a lot of time in here, but this is the mall. There's going to be a lot of businesses in here. That you can own. This is a weed dispensary.
I feel like going to a movie.
And as you see, like there's a McDonald's sign. 23 frames per second. I feel like I'm lagging. And the reason why is because I'm streaming. I keep forgetting about that. It only happens when I stream. because it's too much for this graphic card. But it doesn't affect the stream, but it affects the FPS. You get 24. So we're going to get out of here because
How rude!
you rude. Tugging that big ass belly around on these city streets. That's very rude. Okay, and as you see, as we
My
got
man was
down,
staring at this blonde, so I dyed my hair blonde. Please.
all right. So again, real world banners and ads is Coca-Cola. Some of y'all need Mentos for your breath. Please pick up some of that. There's Google Chrome.
Everything is blessed.
I haven't really had time to look at the new ads down here, and I'm not going to start today, but that's where the Metro Rail is,
Oh, I wish there was more time in the day.
and then this is where you would buy your tickets. Because if you get caught riding the Metro, or I'm going to have the same system for the buses, because everybody's not going to be able to afford a car when you first get into the city. You still got to get around. You got to look for a job. You have to have a place. So, hey baby, how you doing? Is that a Brazilian?
Sorry about that.
Are you fine, baby? Come here.
Wasted my life.
Yeah. Alright. I fucked up.
Hi there. It's here. Really Hi.
Hi.
Kill myself.
Okay, bitch. Go ahead and kill yourself. Go ahead. So now we're heading back to the city. So as you see, there's a lot recently installed. And with everything loading correctly now. Oh, we haven't been up this way. So we got one more. We got to head up north a little bit. But we're not going to go all the way to Zancudo. And this is the third time that I had to fill this tank up. God damn. But in the distance you can hear, it sounds like a fire. It is. So that's a paramedic. We don't know, I don't know what we're gonna do with this pillbox, but I don't want it because we already have 2 hospitals. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Excuse me, coming through. Alright, so no levitating, that's good. I need to change that bus to Greyhound. But here's the courthouse. This is the Superior Court. As you see, the sheriffs, they will be running it, so I need to probably put a couple of, matter of fact, need to put a couple of sheriff heads out here. Shut up. Let's see what's out here. A couple of suits. So more than likely that would be attorneys.
Shit, fine then. Man, that freeway's been under construction for like 20 years.
So yeah, we're gonna put a couple of sheriff heads in here. And just to show you guys. So this is Superior Court. So yeah, probably that might be the next thing I do is add is income shares. Well, several shares.
Later.
I gotta figure out how to change some cars that are located, and I don't want to do it through OpenIV. I hate using that because I fucked up once before with these PS5 trucks. Now, so many of them spawn. I don't mind the frequency of the spawn, but it's the same truck. It should have, it should be different types. Coca-Cola, Snap-on, FedEx, shit like that. So that's why I don't like using OpenIV. So what we're going to do, see, that should be Greyhound, not Dachshund. And it's a whole lot of them motherfuckers all of a sudden. Got me driving like I'm on an obstacle course. Alright, right here. This is going to be highway patrol, so I need to change these cars from LAPD to highway patrol. Matter of fact, let's see something. Fuck you, get out of here. I want to go through the main. That's it right there. How the fuck? See, all these cars are LAPD. I need them changed to, I need to change them to highway patrol. And I don't even want the AI cars to say police. I want those changed over to LAPD cars. If they're going to say police, that should be the airport police. So that's about it. I'm not gonna drive up north. There's a DHL truck. I guess tourism is booming. 'Cause I know I've seen at least 30 Greyhound buses. There's another. And another. Alright. So I'm gonna do one thing. I wanna test the script. So I just installed this the other day. It's not the way I want it to work yet. So let's see where the coon is. There it is. So it's trying to haul ass. It knew I was following. Damn, I might not never catch this bitch now. Not in this slow ass truck. I didn't want it to be by the police station either. Alright, I gotta go. Police, police, police. They still check, they looking for me. So, Air 1 will be in the air in a minute, so I gotta get little. See those little red dots? That's Air One. I mean, those are police. Clear? Because they usually start, at least they can start shooting, but I didn't let enough of them get close enough up on me to start taking shots. Just gonna give it a second, because that helicopter has tricked me in the past. So I didn't get the money. I think this is probably going to be a 2-man job, maybe a 3-man job. You need a driver, and a shooter, and a looter, because you have to pull the truck over, shield the two guards up front, 2 guards in the truck, load the truck up, then start leaving, then get the fuck away. So depending on where you are, well, there's a Walmart trailer here, of all places. Are they still? Yeah, they still looking for me. I knew. Shit. I'm motherfucker. Okay. Y'all didn't have to kill me. They tricked my ass. They stopped, they turned the sirens off. They tricked me. So I know the AI is getting smarter. Wow. The AI is getting smarter. They literally tricked me. They stopped, they turned off the sirens, and then pulled back and waited for me to try to get away. Alright. It is what it is. So just because they did that, I got a trick. I got to get my get back. They didn't have to kill me like that. I didn't put my hands up either. I should have put my hands up. I got a trick for it though. It's probably not gonna let me do it again. I should have tested it this way to begin with. I have another way. Let me find a phone. So the AI police are getting very smart. Shut up, boo boo. Yeah, they're getting too smart. Well, I have a cool down period of an hour. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna terrorize police. Since they want to be assholes. I gotta get my get back. You want smoke? Let me give you some smoke. Y'all can get all the smoke down. Yeah. Y'all want to be assholes? I'll tear this town up. They're shooting at me. It's a little bit harder to fly this heavy ass helicopter because it sways a lot. thing is so hard to control. It's not like the news copter. I need to lure them somewhere. Because this helicopter does not handle well. I'm in a fucking Apache helicopter. You're telling me to pull over. Sure, officer. Where you want me to park? They are following me, though. Damn, this fat bitch is hard to stabilize. Oh, I know what to do. I have an idea. Look at this motherfucker. He just doing donuts. Oh shit. Is it a helicopter in the air? Let's see if they follow me to Mexico. I have an idea. Because they are following me. So it's no roads over here. I shouldn't be doing this because this is just teaching the AI. Is that something locking on to me? Let's go up. Let's look around. Oh, what? Fucking. Yeah, the airplane shot that bitch down. Alright. So I'm not going to land because they're waiting for me to land. And there's a cop somewhere over here. So what I'm going to do is get away from these roads. And let's see if they send another plane. Now, one of this engine is making a funny sound. One of the cool things about it is I shot that plane down and it crashed into the FBI building. So, that's some get back. Man, this helicopter is so fucking heavy. Let's land at the asylum and see if the police try to follow me. Because we're way up here by Alamo Lake, so I don't see any cops. But they already tricked me once. There's something in the air. Where'd it go? Fuck, it zoomed by so fast. Alright, let's head back to the city. Man, it is so difficult to control this bitch. I don't see no cops out. But I would like to look at the damage I caused, if it's any available. Looks like they caused it all. Something locked on me. There it is. Damn it, he moved just in time. I can hear it. There he is. Get him. Boom. Did I hit it? God damn it. I don't know if I hit it. But, I never shot down a helicopter. And that was the first plane well, other than Lust. But that was taking candy from the baby with her. There he is. Got it. Motherfucker. Oh, they're pissed off. What if I... Yeah, come on up here and get me, fat ass. Uh-oh, it's another one. So what I'm gonna do, I want them to just give up. I'm gonna shut down a helicopter and a plane. There's only so many places they can go on car and foot. I'm going to Mexico, fuck it. There's two of them behind. These motherfuckers is following you in the sky. Let's see if they follow me to Mexico. What the fuck? That's the sound of like a missile being, them trying to lock a missile on the mine. I don't. Shit, now I gotta worry about Bigfoot. Okay. Gotta worry about Bigfoot, bears, lions, and all this type of shit. Oh, let's look for Loch Ness. I don't see anything in the sky. So hopefully I can land this bitch and then take a look at my at the damage that I caused. They started it. Well, I started it, trying to rob that truck, but they didn't have to kill me. All right, guys, I come in peace. Everybody's even. Y'all killed me. I killed a bunch of people, so we even. Let me land. So far, so good. We're making our final approach. Ooh. Damn, they shot me with a shotgun. They pistoled me. Well, come on, cars. Don't do that. I come in peace. God damn. Well, I hit one of them police cars. Two of them. And I hit one of the cop cars. Burnt the fuck out that. And the news van. Took a chunk off the city street. Blew up one of the motorcycles. Yeah, well, I just wanted to get some get back. Let's look at that bridge. This dude rode that bridge on a bicycle. I didn't do much damage up here. But I know for certain I took out a plane and a helicopter. So maybe they learned a lesson. That might be a good way to rob the truck. Interesting. Alright, so I'm going to end this stream. Learned a lot of things, showed a couple of new updates. And I'm going to eat something, take my ass to bed. Alright, peace and chicken grease. Stay dangerous. I'll catch you on the next episode. We'll be launching pretty soon. Much more closer than I thought. So, y'all hang in there. And thanks for tuning in.